Is this actually abuse? Most people think abuse looks like bruises, like screaming, like something obvious. But what if it looks like walking on eggshells every single day? What if it looks like apologizing and not even knowing what you did wrong? What if it looks like slowly losing yourself and calling it love? Welcome to Built to Rise with Christy, and welcome to a series that's going to tell you the truth. Here's something nobody talks about enough. Most people in abusive relationships don't recognize it as abuse, not at first, sometimes not for years. And that's not weakness, that's not stupidity. That's exactly how abuse is designed to work. It doesn't start loud. It starts quiet, a comment that stings, a rule that feels like care, a moment that scares you, followed by so much sweetness that you wonder if you imagined it. That confusion, that's the trap. Abuse isn't one thing, it's many things. It's physical, yes, hitting, grabbing, pushing, the kind we're taught to recognize. But it's also emotional. Being told you're too sensitive, too much, not enough. Having your feelings mocked, your confidence chipped away day by day until you start to believe it. It's verbal, words used as weapons, threats disguised as honesty, cruelty wrapped in "I'm just being real with you." It's financial, controlling the money, blocking your ability to work, making you ask permission to spend. So that leaving feels impossible. It's digital, checking your phone, tracking your location, monitoring who you talk to and when, and it's isolation, slowly, quietly cutting you off from everyone who loves you, until they're the only person left in your world. None of these need a bruise to be real. All of them are abuse. Here's why it's so hard to see from the inside. Abuse doesn't arrive all at once. It builds slowly, so gradually, that each moment feels like just one bad day, one rough patch, one mistake you can forgive. You adjust, you rationalize. You survive each moment individually, never seeing the full picture. By the time it feels serious, it's already been serious for a long time. And the people doing this, they're often charming, loving in public, the kind of person everyone says you're lucky to have. So when you try to explain what happens behind closed doors, you get, "But he's so nice. Are you sure you're not overreacting?" And just like that, you start questioning yourself instead of questioning them. That is not a coincidence. That is control. I want to ask you something very important, and you don't have to answer out loud. Just sit with it. Do you feel like you have to manage your partner's mood before you speak? Do you apologize constantly even when you're not sure why? Have you pulled away from friends or family to keep the peace? Do you feel afraid of their reaction to small, ordinary things? Have you lost touch with the person you used to be? If any of that landed, you're not overreacting, you're not crazy. You're paying attention. Finally, here's what I need you to take with you today. Abuse doesn't always look like a crime scene. Sometimes it looks like love on the outside. Sometimes it feels like your fault on the inside. It is not your fault. You were not made to shrink. You were not made to disappear inside someone else's need for control. You were built to rise. Next week, we're talking about the cycle, why abuse repeats, why leaving is so complicated, and why that is never something to be ashamed of. Share this video. You never know who needed to hear it today.